Hello, 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 and good morning. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Tuesday. And I am back. So, like I said, I'm starting over. I'm going to do a fresh playthrough because, yes, you are, Cook. Because I streamed on Twitch, and because I did that, I had to start a whole new game. It does not let you have multiple save files. So we get to start it again. As I said. Okay. Price tab. All right. So. Good. Welcome back, Phoenix. Run, white boy, run. Good idea, huh? Ow. 48 hours earlier. Hello, Watson.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry.
Right?
Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition
Blah,
will
blah, blah, blah,
worsen.
blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
am
blah,
still
blah.
here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window.
He talks a lot. And then he doesn't talk
Very
at all.
well, then.
It's like, what? That works.
Thank you, miss.
Alright. So. See if I can remember. Okay. Oh. Good morning, Lone Wolf. Welcome back. Trying to remember all of these. Okay. Had to remember. I also had to grab my drink. Made a map. Aha! I got it. I didn't get it right last time. I had to think about what I had to. Okay.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name? But you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's right. But he has no fixed work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day. Because that's all he can find.
Mm-hmm.
Only this time, he didn't come home.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
Hello, Kenny. Good morning.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family. And I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that Father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you
I
there
just
shortly.
started.
Oh, thank you, sir.
His father is missing, and we're on the case. So, one thing I want to make sure. Okay. Now, we go to the boys' house. You've been known to do that, Kenny. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to see you around.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
Oh, poor baby. We're on North Street. Really?
Dorset Street.
Yes. Dorset Street. If I remember correctly, 12 Dorset Street. Yep, right there. Now, difference. First floor. It's actually second floor. It's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. And I can actually move the camera.
'Tis our home, Mr. Holmes. Please, sir, find my father.
Okay.
I hope you'll find my father soon. I hope you'll find my father
Okay,
soon.
apparently we are going to...
A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
So that's why you came to see me.
Well, yeah. Of course that's why he came to see you. Okay, we got that.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
Yeah, he, there's bugs crawling on the counter. It's lovely.
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup, a clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
Okay.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Good.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and
he did.
sustenance.
He made sure of it. Okay.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Old clothes, soiled and worn.
Now... piece of paper.
The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall.
Okay. Now... very good, Holmes. Oh, he crawls so weird up the ladders.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Okay. Well, let's remedy that, mister. Yeah, you should do that. You have a good day, Kenny. Yeah, same here.
Another
That's why I'm
century,
here,
wasn't
Phoenix. Hello, George. I know it's difficult for you to find a job and you need to feed and clothe your son. I've attached this letter to a pub leaflet. I've heard that there is a fella there who is offering a special job. Maybe it will help you. I hope so. Good luck.
Just some old things.
Okay. Oh, he just crawls funny.
The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir.
I'm getting his
It's
face.
close by on North Street.
Okay. So now we get to go have fun. Yes, it does. And I've got it where it's really, really, really hard to go to sleep, and then it's even really, really hard to stay asleep. Hello and welcome back, Aiden.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
Okay. Yep, it sucks.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
Now I gotta remember how to do this. Oh yeah. Oh, I hated this so much.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
Doesn't drink. Gotcha. Thank you.
The child labour law sent your
Oh,
kids to school
goodness.
instead of the
Right?
coal mine.
That always happens with moving. And with people with our conditions, yeah. We have to take a long time to get everything going, because otherwise we overdo it and we're screwed.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
Oh, I hate this so much.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop
You're
whiskers.
welcome.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Beard, whiskers. Beverage, water. Observation complete.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Okay. Not gonna sit here and wait that long. That was only 30 minutes? Holy crap. Just seems like it would have been longer than that, you know?
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
Okay, don't care about those. Don't care about that.
Bosses beware. When was... You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Don't lose him.
Chapel never changes. dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't know, God, but just fuck everybody. I don't take it from it. Yeah, whatever. I don't know, God, but just fuck everything.
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin! Cabbage! Cheek!
All right. See if we can do this. Why would I peek when I can see? Like, I don't get that option. Oh, it's not going to continue unless I move. Shit. Yep.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
You got it.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Take a brush and get in there.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, and I kill you
Stop
every
crying
time.
and get to work.
But we'll only have to do it
Please,
once.
you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Because if I don't beat this one time, I'm telling you guys just now, I'm going to skip it. Because I kill him every time. I have never gotten him out of here without suffocating. Not once. Not ever. Thank you. No, he just dies of suffocation. Ah! Come on! Thank you. See? He's gonna die. Suffocated. So I'm not doing it again. Every single time. Never fail. Never fail. And I've done that part like 7, 8
He's still here. That's a relief.
I'm not gonna waste your time and mine. Ah. Oh, I hate this so much. Trying to keep those in the circle is so much harder than it looks. So much harder than it looks.
Where did he come from?
Out of thin air, bitch.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What
Oh,
shall we
goodness.
do with a
Really?
drunken sailor early in the morning?
Most amazing part is I haven't alerted him yet. That's amazing. I've usually messed this up by now. Okay.
Oi,
This.
what are you doing in my garden?
Look at that crawling rat.
Wow. Now one. Damn. Nope. Nope.
I know that boy. His shoes shine. Hey, Jim. Can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
This could be useful with a small brush.
Did you fall asleep?
I fall asleep.
Here's your reward, you little toad.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, your shoe looks pretty nice. You're welcome, dickhead. Okay, Aiden, you have a good night.
He's talking with a... Damn! I need to find another way.
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
Alright.
I can't lose him now.
You too. You have a good one. Good go. Much love. Thanks for being here, and sleep well. Ah, there we go. All right.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
All right.
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Yeah, you should do that.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
Okay. Come on, kiddo. There we go.
I can't leave yet. I'm not finished here.
How are you not finished? Oh.
Bags of food. I like this.
Like
Do
food, I
only
like
two
this
people
house.
live here? I wish one was me. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Okay, that's right. I forgot that we had to peek in the window. I forgot. I forgot. Okay.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Well, I suppose we'll figure it out now, won't we?
Wiggins did a good job.
You did do a good job. Alright, so... no, definitely not newspapers. Marks and symbols, that's right. And then... yeah, there we go.
Here it is. So
Okay.
this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Okay, Mr. Holmes.
You have a visitor?
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone
Wow.
was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
She's so cute.
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Okay, so the coat of arms of the Marsh family. Nowadays, the representatives of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, the well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as a co-founder of the special education program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainbury Road, London. So, now, go to Marsh House. Doom, doom, doom. All right, come on. There we go.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Wow.
Come in, please.
Yeah, walk around things.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Okay. Let's deduce you. You don't feel well. Man of wealth. Ill. Personal assistant. Okay. Yay! Good, I got that one. Nice.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now, too, from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Okay.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals.
He sure does.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Oh.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions.
Thank you.
John Strobridge, a missing persons poster. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
That's funny, because we're not leaving yet.
Mr. Holmes.
Not leaving yet.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor. And so, it appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
Okay. So.
It's shut tight.
Ah, come on.
Bags full of food. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse.
Okay.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. It's shut tight.
Make sure I get everything.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, Mr. Holmes, let's do this. Okay.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Nice. Okay. There's a key.
Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle.
Okay.
Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Okay. There we go.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Okay. So. Alright, come on. There we go.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
I don't know, the dog's face looks weird to me.
Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition.
Okay, then you do that. Get Toby, we need to go back to the Hearst house. No. I should have checked the archives. Oh, that was kind of dumb. Well, that's a cute angle of the dog. Alright,
Search,
Toby.
Search.
Right out the door. Downstairs. Out the other door. Okay. Yeah. What do you think about that? Not bad for only one playthrough. Okay. There we go. I think.
Pile of rubbish.
Well, isn't that nice of you, Holmes? I believe it's not that one.
Ordinary.
Not that one.
Old
Not
things.
that one.
Tom's photograph. Let's
That
try to
one.
get inside.
Hello, brother. Good morning. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can remember everything. I'm sorry. Dear George, I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you, I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in a war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Your friend, Jack. By Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Mayor of The British Army declare the country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honorable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to injuries sustained while in duty. Major Frederick Russell Birmingham. That's sad. Okay, yep, I knew it. Okay.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Did you figure that out all by yourself? Really?
There was something on the stand.
Ah.
There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Yes, he did.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program.
Well, hello, Riley.
According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hurst documents.
Okay. Thatcher.
This man appears in both documents.
That man. And that man. Patrick. And...
I don't think so.
No.
I should pay...
Patrick. Patrick. Okay, Thomas, no John. John and John. Now, Thomas Kelly.
All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, then it means that I'm dead. I'm so sorry that things ended up this way, but I had no other choice. You have to know that. You're a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday. And sooner than you think. You won't be alone. Me and your ma will be looking over you from above, or from heaven. Your loving father. Oh, that's sad.
News clippings on Lords and the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friends Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the special education program.
A map of Epping Forest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good, Mr. Holmes. Very good. Very, very good. Okay.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
So, with that, you check the archives. Practical Motherhood and Parentcraft. What a book. Oh, what a book. we've gotten back home. Okay, so I think we'll need to be on this one. I think that's
not the one I
under
need.
this. No, it's not the one you need.
That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
Which one is it? That
That's
one?
not the one
No.
I need.
Wait a minute. What am I missing? Oh, because I'm not under the right one. Ha ha ha! Oh, that was smart.
That's not the one I need.
Really? That's the one you need. Okay. A wolf jack is half wolf, half jackrabbit. It was used by the Levay Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Levay Scouts formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Here it is.
There we go. Now we've researched. Now... Okay. So, Hopper's list. Newspaper article. That was information. Okay. Special job. Special education program. Somehow connected, definitely. Oh. Well, obviously there's some kind of island. Okay. Refused. Okay. No, not that one. Okay. All right. I don't think we're gonna find any more. So we need to sneak into his house. Okay. So, need to sneak into his house. Okay. This should be interesting. Okay. While this is loading, excuse me for a moment. Okay, sorry about that.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Okay, whatever. Okay. So. Alright, Holmes. Whatever you say, Holmes. Okay, so...
There's no space for this lockpick.
Okay, switch the lock, remove. There we go. Yes. I fight with that, and fight with that, and fight with that.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Yes, please.
Good job, Watson.
Okay, so...
I can hide here.
Yes, I can hide there. Okay. The letter. Dear Lord Collins, it's clear to me that we can learn a great many things about running an empire from those whom we trample underfoot. These same people whom we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities, at home or abroad. Lord Marsh. Okay, put that back. To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and support the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is the most progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field, whilst ignoring the critics and any hindrance from his arrogant colleagues, who are so set in their ways. Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know how to thank you, so I picked this flower for you. Thank you.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
You could say that. Fingerprints.
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Okay. Apparently, he just went in there to relieve some frustration. Gotcha. Whatever you say. Okay. Okay. No, leave that there. Right there. There we go. Okay, letter. I so admire all of these pompers. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure, and they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. Lord Harrington.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston Oak. I have attached a map on this letter so that you may find the place easily.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
Of course. What else would he be?
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion,
See?
but
Listen to your
misery
doctor,
never
dude.
rests, and
What are you
I
doing?
need it.
Huh?
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
So unamused. He looks so unamused. Got this look like, dude, I'm so sick of your shit. Just don't even look at me. I'm so sick of your shit. I just want to kill you in your sleep. I'm joking. But it does kind of look like it, though. If looks could kill. Okay.
Holmes, come here. This is serious.
Okay, what is it?
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh.
Okay, so let's check something about Lord Marsh.
My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
Okay.
Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Okay.
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Bloop. Ding, ding, ding. Bloop. I don't know why, but the noise is so amusing. Bloop.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
Okay. That's right. There we go.
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
Putting it mildly.
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
This is true. Very good point.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Okay.
It is thrilling.
I'll take your word for it, young lady. No. Keep going.
Here it is.
Oh, you're going to make me
Constance Oak
open it.
is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Yes, it is. Okay. Grunston's oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origins of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some say that over centuries, witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and they have rites that assured that whomever may touch the trunk of Grunston oak will be cursed for all time. Sounds lovely. Oop. And I have to search the map.
I can't wait to tell all my friends about this. It is thrilling. This is so romantic. I can't wait to tell all my friends.
We're looping.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
Okay, there it is. It is right.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Oh goodness, no girlfriend.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Right? Okay. Okay. What else do we got? There's a hunter. What about the last two? This is getting really interesting. Okay, so now let's go to the forest. Doom, doom, doom. Okay. No, I won't get far.
Let's see.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and end here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I need to get a nap in before I come back. I got a few things I do have to take care of today as well. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I appreciate all of you for being here. Much love. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.